But right now, you're now tuned into $1 million worth of game.
Into $1 million worth of game.
Players fuck up too.
You fucking nut.
Now, we got somebody here today.
My nigga Spizz.
We got Spizz here today.
Spizz in the motherfucking
we got Spizz is here today. Some of y'all don't know
Only
who
the
Spizz
real
is.
ones know the Spizz.
Listen, some of y'all don't know. We taking it back to Brooklyn. We taking it down. We taking it back to the books, man. BK, man. You know we know people everywhere. We everywhere. Y'all never there, so you know how that go. You know what I mean?
That's my motherfucking homie Spizz, man. Let me ask you a question, man.
What's up, good?
Top 3 DJs in New York.
Well,
DJing.
DJing.
That's easy for me. It's Clark Kent. It's Kid Capri. And it's DJ SNS.
Damn.
Those three.
Okay. Wow.
They gone.
Oh,
not like
shout out to those three because those three are legends.
Those legendaries right there.
Legends on top of legends. You wouldn't throw Clue in there?
You said party DJs, right?
Yeah,
I'm saying DJ in a party.
At DJ in a party, those is my 3. I didn't hear Clue in there, but those is my 3.
You wouldn't throw Flex in there?
Nah, I'm definitely not throwing Flex in there. That's what I'm gonna say about it. That's why Flex might be mad at me though, because I stole Fendi. He thinks
Fendi. Listen, Fendi was I'm telling you, Fendi is in the hip hop Hall of Fame for being a crate carrier. He carried more crates than anybody because he was carrying crates for Flex, and it just
carrying whole.
I'm telling you, he was a legend, but he leveled up. He helped Gil get in the game. Put Gil in his first battle.
Even know that about Fendi. That's a crazy
a lot of niggas don't know nothing about that.
That.
Brooklyn's finest.
Right, run from the crates to the greats. That's
the crates to the greats.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? He won some money through Gilly in the battle one day. Got a bunch of bag off in Gil shit. Sent him back down the highway to Philly. Fendi came up. He learned the game because Flex taught him the game. But that's another story.
Now Flex mad at me for you know what I mean?
Flex ain't mad at you, man. I think it's a misunderstanding. That's all. You know how the game is.
Okay.
I think he's a little mad about something.
I don't know what he's mad at though. Me and Flex always had the crazy part of our relationship has always been a little strained because him and Clue had issues. But
he apologized to Clue too.
Yeah, right here.
On here?
Yeah.
He apologized to him. But you know what? You know what he needs?
What was his apology about? Why was he?
He said because he explained that.
I thought it was competition and they just
it was.
Well, he explained that him and Clue used to work together. They was really close. And then Clue got a position over at the other station. And before they left, they had made a deal. Like, we fuck with each other.
I don't think they was really close, though, when they was at Hot 97. To be honest, I think it was still a competition there. Flex was already that guy at Hot 97, and he probably thought Clue was coming up. Clue had a name and, energy up there. Clue only had one night, though. He was doing Monday nights up there. You know what I'm saying? Flex got every night. You know what I'm saying? But Clue... A lot of rappers coming up on his Monday thing. Clue got exclusive records. He got freestyles. He making his way up there. And I think, Flex, I can't speak for him, but I know the energy that was going on in the city at that time. And I feel like he would have, that's where I think the strain in their relationship started. Yeah. And then Clue went to the other station to do what Flex does at Hot 97. Right. So now it's really competition because now it's station against station, ratings against ratings, DJ against DJs, who has the better connections and relationships. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said my relationship
who gets the exclusives, who gets to drop the bombs, who gets to
who
talk
goes
the
crazy
shit.
on the record is you know what I'm saying? It became that in the city. Every artist in New York will attest to that and say that, like, it was a Clue versus Flex thing. So their competition strained me and Flex's relationship a little bit, but not to anything crazy. Like, he still talked a lot, but it wasn't like even if I know they got a conversation, I can't be arms around Flex. Right. You know what I mean? Because my man is your competition. So at the same time, we could be cool, we could be cordial, but I can't go too far. And that's how I always really played it. But I don't know. It seemed like he mad about something, but I don't know what it is.
He think he needs some New Amsterdam. That's all.
Absolutely. That's what
some New Amsterdam.
We need to go on chill for a second. That's all. Take some shots of this New Amsterdam. Let me tell you something about New Amsterdam vodka. It's the official vodka of Barstool Sports and the presenting sponsor of $1 million worth of game. Now, I told you it's playoff time. Baseball going on. A lot of sports is going on. It's great for pre-gaming. And it's distilled 5 times and filtered 3 times for that clean, crisp, that finish, you know, and you could drink it straight up. You could drink it on the rocks. You know, you drink it with soda, juice. You can make a New Amsterdam Mule. So when you're out and about and you're at your local liquor store, make sure you pick up some New Amsterdam vodka, the official vodka Barstool Sports. And shout out to the New Amsterdam Queen, Tootie, you know, at the house with her girlfriends making the cocktails and, you know, all of those things. So New Amsterdam vodka.
Let me ask you a question for that. Do you think the mixtape would ever come back? When I'm talking about the mixtape, I'm not talking about how they rebranded the mixtape as It's All Me. Do you ever think that the mixtape would come back where as though a DJ would get in position and be able to position up and coming dudes like you had, where you could just get on there, fuck a verse up, or, you know, fuck somebody beat up, and it just, do you think that shit would ever come back?
Not really. I think just because the way the internet is and the way music is digested through the internet, I don't think that mixtape lane is like, it would take a whole, this generation, they didn't come up on the mixtape like that. So they not gonna, you know what I'm saying? They not gonna jump to it like, you know what I'm saying? I think in a way what Khaled does, like the albums that he makes, is his way of almost doing a mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real
if you
mixtape.
look at it, that's where, you know, how Clue Tapes was. It was, you know, even though it was different songs by different people, they were all blended together to make, you know, one solid body of work. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Khaled kind of does, but he doesn't do it with, you know, up and comings, and you know what I mean. At this point, Khaled is a big artist at this point, so he, you know, he connects with other big artists and makes songs that way. But I don't think the mixtape, for your question, I don't think that style of mixtape needs to come back. Really, I don't even think it needs to come back. I think they got other platforms now. They got YouTube, they got TikToks, and you know, they got all kind of other things. So I don't think they. And what's even great about those other platforms, you can make money from them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Mixtapes in our era, they was free or supposed to be.
No, they was selling them motherfuckers. Them Jones.
A lot of people though make they mixtapes and you just give them out when you starting from the bottom. You're trying to get people to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's niggas who printed up thousands of mixtapes to give out.
You cut that nut ass phone off, man. I told you about that shit before. Yeah, but the whole twist is like,
stop playing.
No, I'm just saying. I told you about start and get a new ringtone because that joint sound dumb.
Don't let me slap you in front of the company.
Also, when we talk about relevancy, you have so many people, artists come and go. You know, I see like 6,000 artists come and go every 36 months, right? Literally. What was your keys, you know, to your staying power? What was it? What was the blueprint to your staying power all this time and still being relevant in the culture of now and tomorrow?
I would say just staying who I am, but also adapting. I know staying who you are, even that at some point gonna get old. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to stay who you are and adapt to what's going on. Right. And that's the thing that's gonna keep you. It's just like how technology keep going. You know
but without wave riding.
Right. Nah, you can't jump wave to wave because when the wave gonna keep changing.
Right. So what you gonna do?
The wave in hip hop gonna change maybe every 2-3 years.
So if you riding a wave, what you gonna do when it change?
Try to jump on the next wave.
On the next wave. You just gonna grab your surfboard and just just ride niggas wave. Oh, he popping. I'm gonna try to sound like him. Right, you a fucking surfer out here.
And the reason I talk about longevity because when you look at the game, you was on Electric, Atlantic, Desert Storm, Def Jam, Rock Nation. I'm talking about you had.
So you know what he just said to all the young niggas. You know what he just told y'all without telling y'all? That Fab is a hustler. He said you just was on check. And he wasn't talking about no Nikes, nigga.
And being able to get the check through all of those situations is based on your relationships.
Absolutely.
You know
relationships is worth more than money.
Absolutely. So who you disrespect on the way up, you're gonna see him on the way down. Understand that.
And you know, I know certain niggas, they you know how niggas be hot, so they hard-headed because they hot. You know what I'm saying? They could say whatever they want, do that, but that ain't gonna last forever either.
Absolutely.
Now when you ain't the hot nigga, now them same motherfuckers, like you said, the niggas you was disrespecting and all that, now they don't want to help you. They don't want to do nothing for you. You're not the same hot nigga from 3 years ago.
But they had to put up with your shit.
Right.
It's a difference. It's like playing basketball. You come in the league, you get a little perks when you're a superstar. You can talk back to the coaches. You get coaches fired. You can do a lot of shit when you a superstar. You call the shots with the general management. As soon as the motherfucking legs and them knees and them Achilles burn the fuck out, guess what? We don't hear what the fuck you talking. We listen to the next nigga now. It's his turn. Nigga, they gonna remind you, nigga, you keep living in yesterday. Your life's a throwback Thursday. You ain't who you used to be. Nigga, you used to average 30 and nigga in 9 and 8. Nigga, now you're averaging 17, 2 and 2. Shut the fuck up. You a role player.
Now, this is the thing. Like you say that about relationships, right?
The right relationships.
And I think I need a lot of
certain
artists.
relationships you need to let go.
Absolutely.
The right relationships, keep them shit sturdy.
The business relationships.
Did you ever feel a time where as though you wasn't as hot as you was or in position as you was in one of them relationships through you a life preserver? Was it ever a time like that where you was like, and the motherfucker made that call, or you made the call and they said, yeah, I got something for you? Yeah,
not even if it like really super saved me, but like put me in position. Put me in a position to do my thing. That's one of the most things somebody can give you. Not just give you money, because somebody give you money, you're gonna spend it and then you back needing money. Right. If you don't spend it right. You know what I'm saying? If somebody give you opportunity, that's one of the most valuable shit somebody could give you. Somebody give you a chance to do something, and like it's on you. Right. It's like you give a nigga, yo, I'm gonna get you studio. Let me see what you go in there and do. Now you go in the studio and sit around and fuck around and smoke and drink and don't do nothing.
I gotta get you to fuck about it. I gave you opportunity.
You can't say nothing bad at them. Niggas are still trying to come out here and say, yo, man, he gave me studio at this time. I had to get in my vibe. I ain't have enough time. Nigga, we gave you studio and you said you're a rapper. That's it. That's the most somebody could do for you is give you opportunity. So on me, anytime somebody gave me an opportunity, I look at it as I gotta make the most of the opportunity. That's how I got in the game. Right. That's how I rap for Clue. Right. I just got a random opportunity to rap for Clue, and I said, I don't know when I'm gonna get this shit again. Right. I ain't get, you know what I mean? That's my story. My story is making the fucking most of something when you got a chance to make the most of it.
Absolutely.
I ain't get shot 9 times like 50. I ain't have, build my own label like Jay. My shit was, I got this opportunity, and I fucking burnt it, and it led to where we sitting at now.
Now, for you to be in this game this long, I'm a young cat. I'm a young rapper. What advice would you give to a young rapper making the M's, but got the pressure on him from social media, the pressure of being a real nigga, the pressure of I ain't no pussy? What advice would you give a young nigga that's getting M's right now and getting 60,000 a night, 3 times a night, doing 3 shows, jumping on this flight, going from here to there, doing that? What advice would you give to a young cat that's out here, you know what I mean?
My main advice is don't let none of this shit trick you out of what you're doing. You're doing this shit. God put you in this position to do this for a reason. So, like, trying to live, you could be a real nigga without trying to be a gangster, without trying to, do anybody wrong. That's not what make you a real nigga. Even money, none of that shit don't make niggas real niggas to me. Like, it's not. What somebody, how somebody say, yo, that's a real nigga. That nigga gave me some money. Right. That don't mean nothing. Right. He gave you some money. I don't mean he real. Right. He might have had a pocket full of money and could afford to give you some money. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I asked somebody before, yo, if somebody gave you $100 and they had $1 million in their pocket, do that make them real because they gave you $100? No, it's just $100 to a nigga with $1 million in his pocket ain't nothing. Right. $100 to a nigga who only had $100 or had $200 and gave you $100, that's real because he taking from his something that would affect him. Right. And doing for you. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Now, for you being in this long game, once again about longevity, how many times you had to basically, waive members or cut members off the team because they wasn't bringing value? Or they could or they didn't be able to connect with the opportunities that they was running into during your time on the road?
Or they wasn't being assets, they was being liabilities.
I don't feel like I ever cut anybody. I feel like people cut themselves off from me. You know what I'm saying? Like you just passed me the scissors, really. If my people around me and people that I fuck with and love and genuinely, like, I have no reason to try to cut you off. Yeah. I'm not even looking to. Like, you got to do something to make me even feel that. And sometimes somebody do something to you that you let slide because you got so much love for them or you got so much connection or years or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it really got to go to that point, even for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loyalist, so I'm loyal to who I fuck with and all. I'm loyal to it. So you got to really, I never really had to just cut somebody off because I feel like they not doing what they supposed to do. Because sometimes that's what's around you a lot of times. You come, like we just was talking, you come in the game with 20 of your homies. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just about just y'all doing it and doing it together.
Right.
After a while, you got to figure out, all right, which one of these 20 niggas is for this shit or just here to be here?
Right. Just hang around niggas.
Yeah, like niggas who just hanging around versus niggas who trying to be here and want to work to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the niggas that want to work to be here, they show that they want to work to be here.
For sure.
Because when a nigga got them long nights in the studio, he like, damn, I'm thirsty. A nigga's like, yo, what you want? I got you. What you need? Bam. If
nigga
you,
trying to make the whole circle win.
If you know that this is the meal ticket and this is my man, I don't have no problem playing no role.
Secure the bag.
I don't have no problem playing no fucking role in us winning. Those are the niggas that stay around a lot of the times because we know that it's genuine with you. You was like this from day one because you believed in the dream. But before I had money, you was willing to run to the store, go get the pizzas, go scoop the weed, go Uber my bitches here, whatever I needed to do.
Anything
you was
to keep the shit together.
You was willing to do to make the ship run right. Those are the niggas that stay around. And the niggas that's just around for some pass-off money, some dick sucks, some pictures with Chris Brown and Trey Songz and the baby.
Get mad at the niggas who work.
And y'all doing it just to be on the road and really be shitting on the niggas at home. Yeah, me and the baby, long conversation. You taking pictures with everybody that your man with, and you just really trying to shit and stunt. You ain't trying to make nothing out of this shit. Those be the niggas that don't last that long.
See, I played my part when me and Gil first started back in the day. I was his manager and I was an artist in the group.
Stop saying that
I was your fucking manager, man.
You were my fucking manager.
You remember that show you did at the block party? I got paid for that. I ain't tell you about it, but I was getting you booked for shows and anything, nigga. And you wasn't getting no money, but I was your fucking manager, that ass nigga. Yeah, so but like I'm just saying, if you my homie and I'm rocking with you, and this how all homies supposed to be, nigga. I'm Flavor Flav, whatever it got to be if we rocking it. Because the whole thing is when you win, I win. Nigga, I got to be security. I got to be DJ one night. I got to be whatever. I got to roll a blunt. Niggas don't want to do that. But a nigga sit back home, be on the block and catch a case because they wanted to be a real nigga. Oh, fuck that nigga, man. I ain't. Bro gave you opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, he gave you opportunity to get out. And now you mad when you back on the block. That nigga's a bitch-ass nigga. He ain't no real nigga. Nigga sent me back home. No, you wanted to be a real nigga. You was too cool to do anything. And you start thinking that you was the rapper, that you was the artist.
And let me say this, and a lot of times, even because when you get with an artist, like he said he came in the game, he had 20 niggas. I guarantee you them 20 niggas did at least a 3-year run. Because it take time for the artist to grow to even start realizing that, hold on, wait. Every time I go in a motherfucking Gucci store, I'm buying 12 niggas Gucci shit. Every time I go in a sneaker store, I'm buying 12 niggas sneaks because we all was in the club last night. All our shit got stepped on. All our shit fucked up. Every time I go to dinner, my motherfucking, my dinner at these restaurants is motherfucking $3,200.
I never even was mad at that, though.
No. But I'm saying.
My niggas, and I'm getting money, I would do it. But it's like doing that to somebody who don't deserve it or ain't grateful or don't appreciate it. Right. That's when it get
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And to my point, even for the niggas who go on that 3-year run with you and then you go home, a nigga still gave you something. He gave you some shit you would never see before. He introduced you to people you would never meet before. He had you on flights that you would never take before. He had you in parties that you would never be before. He had you in business rooms that you would only dream about being in. You just didn't take advantage.
All facts.
So when you're back at home after the 3-year run, after all the parties, all the bitches, the tremendous dick sucks, and don't nothing resonate from that shit, be mad at yourself because you was there.
At least you got some memories, nigga.
You got memories, nigga. You was in the moment. You was in the moment and you didn't take advantage of the moment. Fab. Top 5 rappers in New York of all time.
Top 5 in New York.
Is we talking about dead and alive?
We talking about both.
Damn.
Jay, Nas, Big, Kiss. On a growing up tip, I would throw Kane in there.
Kane was a bad motherfucker.
Kane was my first favorite rapper.
So you didn't throw yourself in there?
Yeah,
nah, I mean, nah. I'm me. I know I'm cool with that. But if we asking who the 5 that niggas that I fucked with, that's my 5 New York niggas that I fucked with.
The top 5 New York niggas living. So you got Jay-Z and Nas in there.
Yeah, Jay, Nas,
Kiss,
me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Got him thinking this is a
hard.
good one. Living. This is a great one. Wow, this is a great one. Man, he keeps saying.
You talking about?
He keeps saying living. I'm talking about alive.
Alive.
Breathing.
No, I'm talking about, but on the scale of just nice, or you mean
on that list?
On that list. That's
Top
all
5.
I mean.
Jay, Nas, Kiss, Fab, and shit.
Goddamn, man.
It's so many that I could put at that 5th slot. Like, I'm crazy. It's
See,
crazy.
we gave the easy one. J Big Nas.
That was easy
come on.
shit.
Come on, now we got to double back like the niggas in the bubble act.
Yeah.
It's hard though.
That's not that hard. Come on.
In the whole New York history,
you're gonna miss some niggas. You're gonna miss some niggas.
Right.
So let's do it. Okay, come on. All right. What's your top 10 alive New York rappers of all time? So you got Jay-Z, you got Nas, you got Jadakiss, you got Big Daddy Kane. I need 5 more.
That's hard.
That's not hard.
I can't do no list like that. I be having niggas you never heard about.
Yeah, I can name my motherfucking top 10 New York of all time. Yeah, I know it can't be that hard for Fabolo. You know what I mean?
Can I put Wu-Tang?
Yes, you fucking can.
Fuck yes.
Wu-Tang 6.
Okay. Because there was so many of them. Like, it was like
No. You put the whole Wu in there. That's 6.
It's hard, man.
It's not that hard. Just name them. Just name them.
This is why niggas duck these top shits. Like, shit is hard. Shit, man. Styles P.
Okay.
7.
Nice that I'm about to throw somebody in there that niggas sleep on, but they was nice.
Who?
Nature.
All right. That's
damn.
That's 8. That's 8. You got 2 more.
I'm Nature.
I just had to throw him in there right
It was a time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say some shit a lot of niggas don't understand. It was a time that Prodigy was holding shit down in New York.
Prodigy is
That nigga was holding New York. That nigga
rest in
said
peace. Prodigy.
it was like the
Rest
time
in
when he
peace.
was like the fucking that nigga in New York.
Prodigy had me feeling like
He had a moment.
Made me feel like a thug when I listened to
Nigga
him.
had a moment.
Like he
It's
like
the P
Mob.
dub.
But you ain't throw the deep up in there.
I would definitely, because on a scale of, I love their music, but I love them collectively, kind of as a group. So I would, it's hard for me to.
But you said Wu-Tang, you could say Mob.
Yeah, all right. So I put Mob.
Because y'all had they had some legendary groups. Mob,
Okay, so 10. Who's 10?
CNN. It was a bunch of
Hold on, let
groups.
me finish this
LL.
off. LL. Bam. So you ain't. So no Nicki.
No Dipset.
No Dipset. No Cardi. No.
You talking about rapping or you talking about popular artists?
I like
what
that.
we talking about?
All right, cool. That you said your 10.
Yeah.
You said your 10. Okay, cool.
I threw Nature in there because I respect, because he was nice. That's what I like niggas who could talk their shit. Like,
see, for me, when I look at the top rappers in New York, right? Like, I hold you and Kiss, at a different standard, because y'all niggas was really able and still is able. You just had a show in Philly. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? To still, through generations, man. Generations, you came out and What's the first year you came out?
My first album dropped in 2001. I met Clue and rapped for Clue in 98 though.
But you was buzzing in 2000.
2000.
Right. Okay. So you came out in 2000, man. It's 2021, man, and you and kids still run around here and do shows and get checks. And to me, if I'm an artist, me personally, I would rather have a career like yours, like a Kiss, because you got people that came out here, they sold 10 million records. Yeah, they got the money. They got the money fast. But they ain't heard the roar from the crowd in so long. Mm-hmm. And when we get in this motherfucking rap game, we don't get in this rap game for the money. Yeah, the money is going to come. We get in this rap game because we love it and because we want to be recognized and because we want to hear that motherfucking roar from that crowd, man. Because that roar from that crowd is everything. That's what make your fucking blood just circulate at a different level. That make your heartbeat just knowing you about to go out there in that crowd. And niggas don't get to hear that roar. They might get a lot of money quick, but they get a quick ass roar. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And now they sitting at home with a lot of money, but they ain't heard the roar in so long. Only roar they hearing is the motherfucking engines on their car. So to me, you know, I just want to salute you and give you your flowers because you've been hearing what?
I said flowers.
Oh.
Flower on my shirt.
Right. You deserve it, man.
Player.
Flower on my shoes, too.
Absolutely.
Shit.
Look,
perfect day.
Taking
right,
all the flowers.
Right. Giving you your flowers, man, because you've been hearing the roar for a long fucking time, man.
Thank you, Gil.
And the only time you are able to hear that roar for a long time is when you got extremely great talent and you're extremely consistent. Other than that, the roar ain't gonna go on. So I salute you, man. Me and I was with the game. Want to give you your motherfucking flowers today. You know what I mean? And I know you the fly. You know you one of the flyest.
Before you
niggas.
get to that, before you get to that, I gotta say something.
Okay.
Because it was some mentions that I gotta mention certain niggas that when I was coming up, I was listening to from New York. Them niggas was not.
Oh wait. I'm throwing Cam in my list too.
Please,
because y'all forced Mobb Deep on me. Even I love Mobb Deep. I know Prodigy lyrics word for word. I know Shook One's word for word.
Okay.
But when we was talking about rappers, I'm talking about
and you
I'm not talking
about
my favorite groups or my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Cam, like we talking about my top. You said the top rappers, and you said Alive. So I don't know how you threw Prodigy in there.
Oh yeah. My fault. Yeah, I'm tripping.
So Cam is
after I said R.I.P. to him.
Listen, and then I'm gonna say this.
DMX.
X ain't alive either.
Oh yeah, you're right. But you forgot DMX.
In the first one.
In my first list.
Listen, but I'm gonna say this. It was four people that I was gonna mention that I had to. These niggas were spitters. It was Cam, it was Big L, it was McGruff, and Pun. Them, like you remember McGruff? These niggas, you know, Big L was McGruff a barbarian.
Nice.
He was nice, and a lot of
McGruff
people know
and Big L is
animals. It's what's animals.
Right.
They personified New York, that fly shit. They was talking. They had mouthpiece with wings. This shit was unbelievable. Right. But I just wanted to get them. But before you get to that, Gil, $1 Million Worth of Game is also brought to you by Blockfolio. One thing about Blockfolio, the world's most popular app for cryptocurrency tracking and trading. Build your portfolio and follow the prices of more than 10,000 coins. Get phone notifications, updates directly to the projects you care about. Buy and sell Bitcoins, Ethereum, Dogecoins, and other top tokens with absolutely zero fees and get a free coin with every trade over $10. Visit the App Store and download Blockfolio. I'm talking about ASAP. I'm talking about investing for crypto generation. I'm talking about if you out here, you talking about, oh, I'm a cryptocurrency guy. I know about this stuff. Well, you must got to have Blockfolio. So you could be on point. I'm talking about there's so many things that's going on. I'm talking about you want to track what's going on. I'm talking about I'm talking about the trading, the track. I'm talking about the world's most popular. When I say popular, I'm talking about some anywhere on the universe.
Anywhere.
I'm talking about anywhere. I'm talking about anywhere. The world's most popular. I'm talking about mobile app. I'm talking about right on your phone for cryptocurrency tracking and trading. I'm talking about right now. Build your portfolio and follow prices of more than 10,000 coins. Get phone notification updates directly to the projects you care about. Blockfolio, what did you waiting for? Get it in the store. But let me ask you something.
No, let me ask him something.
Oh, you want to ask him something?
I want to ask him something because I know Fab. Since Fab came in the game, Fab been a fashion nigga. Fly nigga.
Yeah.
One of the flyest niggas ever to come out of motherfucking
Falcon,
Brooklyn.
Eagles.
Man. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm on the phone, I'm arguing with one of my homies, right?
Yeah.
We just talking shit. I said, man, nigga, I'm talking shit to him, right? I said, nigga, you ain't fly, nigga. Fab the flyest niggas come out of Brooklyn. He said, no, he not.
He's not.
He's not. I said, tell me a nigga that's flyer than Fab, nigga.
I'm gonna tell, I know a nigga.
I said, who?
White Mike.
Nigga said, White Mike, leader of the BGS. I said,
White Mike.
hold on. And then he said, Fab thought he was the leader. So I want to know who was the flyest, you or White Mike, and who was the leader of the BGS, man?
In that time, White Mike was a fly little nigga at that time. But BGS ain't really had no leader. It was really like,
because the word on the streets that I got is White Mike thought he was the leader and Fab thought he was the leader. That was the word I got on the street.
We all was just taking money, so we really just come collectively together to take money. But it's no leader really to take him. It's like nobody sent anybody to.
Oh, okay.
We just all go do our thing, and we formed the crew of niggas who just take money. We go to the city and take money.
No, so White Mike was the flyest nigga.
White Mike was a fly nigga. He was the fly. He might have been the flyest nigga that time.
White Mike had you. I was on the fucking phone arguing, and White Mike had you. WM had you.
White Mike was
White Miz.
White Mike was taking some money, man. He definitely was
putting it together.
At the top of the fly. I was up there. I'm up there. I'm not. I gotta give myself. I gotta pat myself on the back. I was up there, but White Mike might have been the flyest in our little crew.
Damn.
Like you was arguing like a motherfucker.
I was arguing like a motherfucker.
He was arguing like a motherfucker, like he was your lawyer or some shit.
And then a nigga said, I just want to know this one. Like when y'all was growing up, you was young. You and this dude had multiple scuffles. Like I just want to know who won the most rumbles. You and Nick Mick.
Me and Nick Mick?
You and Nick Mick. Who won the
I don't really had no scuffles with Nick. I don't have no scuffles. Nick not a scuffler, first of all. I ain't gonna put too much of the business out there.
But he ain't no scuffler.
You know,
he ain't doing too much scuffling.
Yeah, he's not a scuffler. And in that era, he was small, so he wasn't a scuffler.
Wasn't playing. Say no more. I know what the fuck he was at. I know what he was doing.
Shout out to Nick Mick, man.
Now,
you know what I mean? I know you fucked up right now. You like, how these niggas know that? I see what your mind is thinking. You like, how the
niggas did
fuck
some research.
Yeah, we know niggas.
We know niggas that know niggas.
We know niggas.
Even to know Nick, because I ain't in his name in a long time either. So
listen, we
nigga
know.
took it back to Nick.
Yeah, we know. You know what?
Nickel bag.
You did something back in the day, and I don't think people understand it because I seen it at the moment when it was going on. Even though I was in prison, but I was peeping what was going on. Right now, and a lot of artists don't understand. You got artists out here making more money than brands than they are with touring or whatever. Travis Scott poured $100 million in. I'm talking about Nike, McDonald's, PlayStation, Reese's, Jordan. I'm talking about Nerf. I'm talking about Hot Rods, Fortnite, whatever. You did something, and a lot of artists don't pay attention to this. A lot of times we wear stuff and we market brands that's not paying us, and we wear this shit so religiously. You know what I mean? We got it on and big logos and names. Explain to me how the whole jersey thing came up, because you started wearing jerseys. You was wearing the jerseys so religiously in every video, everything. We talking about sports jerseys. Throwbacks, and mostly from Mitchell and Ness that you was wearing at the time. How did it come back? Did you just start wearing it? Was they paying you? How did it evolve, and what happened?
Well, at first it was just I just liked it. It looked cool to me. I was a sports fan, so jerseys as a whole just was like a cool thing to wear. So at first, I had no relationship with Mitchell and Ness. I just would go there, buy them. You know, I guess after a while of me keep seeing me in there, it was like, oh, okay. And then I was Fabolous. So it's like, all right, this guy keeps coming. So we developed a relationship there. Then I knew Big Rube at the time.
Big Rube. Shout out to Big Rube.
Big Rube was also over there at Mitchell and Ness. And what Big Rube really was, too, was like the connection
he was
between
a conduit.
The culture
yeah.
and Mitchell and Ness.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mitchell and Ness, I sat with the owners, and he was like, we just like a nostalgic company, people who like jerseys. They like old guys who was Willie Mays fans. They'll still go pay $300 right now because they retired and they just want, that was their audience. Like people who just wanted an old jersey or old fan. You know what I'm saying? And what we came and did was put it in the hip hop world. And you know, when hip hop jump on some shit, we jump on it.
You introduced the jersey game to a whole new audience. You introduced Metro Ness to a whole new audience.
And it was a couple different aspects I liked about it too, because I had saw at one point Hove, when I went on tour with Hove. I went on tour with Clue, a part of the Hard Knock Life tour. And I saw every night Hove would wear a jersey to the city. Now, Hove didn't wear jerseys to me that much. He would wear white tees and shit all the time.
Right.
But for the
city.
the crowd, the city, he would wear the jersey. So I caught that little thing too. I thought it was like a cool connection because, like, you know, man, you in Kansas City, you wear a Chiefs jersey.
Right,
you in Cleveland, you wear a Cavs jersey or Browns jersey. So I caught that connection and I was like, all right, that's a cool little thing there too. But he wasn't wearing that outside of the shows really that much to me. He might have wore, not saying that he never wore a jersey, but it was mostly for the show thing.
Right.
So when we got back and then like in the early 2000s, I remember that and I said, let me wear a jersey for the city, but then I also like, I'm gonna make it like everyday lifestyle clothes.
Right.
Like this, you know what I mean? It's casual, it's cool, put a t-shirt on under it, and it just popularized all that, because I think in the first video I ever did, or all the videos I started doing, I was wearing it in the videos.
Right.
So it became like my connection to me. You know what I'm saying? But going to where you were saying, that's where it started, building a relationship with Mitchell and Ness. Now at first, like I said, I was paying for them. Then it grew to a point where I would come and they would give me a discount. Then it came to where they give me something for free and ship them. And then it came down to where we had to have like a little business relationship, you know what I'm saying? Or they doing ads, or they doing, you know, things of that nature. So it just grew, and that go back to what we was talking about, relationships. You know what I'm saying? You could have came in on some hard-headed shit and blew the relationship, and it was somebody else's opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Or you could say, you know what I mean? Let me develop the relationship, see if it's a relationship there. You know what I'm saying? And then and keep it moving. So that's how my relationship grew with them. And I, you know, shout out to Big Rube, because he was kind of like you said, the connection to that, because that was it's like Big how we talking about brands and companies now. Sometimes these brands could be humongous big brands, but they have no connection to the culture. What's gonna make somebody want to fuck with your shit in our culture?
One thing I could say is, though, the figures, we introduced throwback jerseys to the world. We was the first ones to wear them in a Yeah That's Us video, and really was by default, because
that was wearing the Philly joints though, right?
Yeah, no.
Lakers, he had the Lakers joint.
No, the first three that was ever made. We had the Doc jersey, the Magic Johnson jersey, and the Larry Bird one in the Yeah That's Us video, 1999. Right?
You had the warm up jacket on too.
Right, because and it was so crazy because I get a call. Cause I'm the most popular rapper in the city, so I get a call. And they like, yo, shut the fuck up, bitch. They like, they like, Gilly, we got these throwback jerseys in. So at the time, people wasn't really wearing jerseys like that. So I'm like, all right, so like, what's up with him? Like, he like, no, it's Doc, Magic, and Bird. And I'm like, all right, cool. I would like, and then that motherfucker told me the price of them. He was like, I think he said $475 or some shit.
This was at least $300 a pop.
Right, but some of them was even more.
Higher,
So I'm
and
like,
I think the bigger sizes was.
I'm like, wait, hold on. So in my mind, I'm like, wait, it's some fucking jerseys that cost $4 something. I hauled ass down there and bought some jerseys, and we did the video. And I bought the warm up jacket. The warm up jacket was like probably 400 too. You feel what I'm saying? And we did the motherfucking video, and then Fab came and took the jersey game to a whole different level.
Philly has a lot of foundation to the throwback game too that they don't really, you know, Mitchell and Ness get the you know, the branding of it, but Philly as a whole, the streets, the stores, the, you know, even with the jerseys, Philly had started coming with the pinwheel hats. You remember the pinwheel hats, the different color. That was something that I used to come to Philly to get these hats too.
Yeah, because at that time, Mitchell and Ness, it was only one Mitchell and Ness, and it was in Philadelphia. It was nowhere else, so no other store had throwback jerseys. They
hadn't branched out to where it was all over the place.
I introduced the throwback jerseys to Cash Money. When I went down there with a jersey on, baby was like, wait, who's that? I called Rube. Rube brought every jersey they had in Mitchell and Ness.
I bet you they bought all of them.
Every last one of them bitches.
Yo, everybody would pull up the Mitchell and Ness and go crazy in that.
Like I had it to the point where Root would just fly out with all the jerseys and then just do his thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to
Big Root, man, for connecting. This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is also brought to you by Roman Deli. One thing about Roman Deli, they're easy to swallow pill. They tested so many different shapes and sizes and is available. I'm talking about available in a monthly subscription for $35 a month, or you can save with a quarter subscription of $87. This is a really easy way to support physical activity, brain health, your immune system, and heart health. No prescription required. I'm talking about you don't need no prescription. The Roman Deli is coated with a slick coating of natural peppermint oil, so there is no unpleasant aftertaste. Remember, supplements are not a replacement for healthy diet, exercise, good sleep. You still got to eat your greens and get your steps in. This statement I'm talking about, listen, let me tell you something. One thing about this statement has not been evaluated. So you must understand, the statement have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. So start your day off right with $15 off. I'm talking about $15 off your first order of Roman Deli. What you need to do is you need to go to getroman.com/daily-multivitamin. That's getroman.com/daily-multivitamin and get $15 off your first order.
Fab. As artists, we all had our good nights. We all had some off nights. Mm-hmm. Give me an artist or two artists that when you left out the studio that night, you said, he got me. That motherfucker got me tonight.
Took off on me.
Damn. He got me. Shit. I like when you got to think like that. I like when you go,
Because first of all, I don't be just getting took off. Like
I'm just saying, but you did 1,000. You did 1,000 features.
That's
man.
why. But I'm thinking of the time.
If y'all don't know,
it's probably a Kiss verse or two that I felt like
he took off.
Yeah, he took off, and I already was a big fan of Kiss growing up as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know like people put us at a even when we did the verses, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a little bit under. To me, I feel like I came up under
absolutely
to his music and all of that. So, like, I always been a fan of the Lox and Kiss for my whole career. You know what I'm saying? So, when I do records with him, I'm not even like so much in competition to be him. I'm in the competition to make sure that I'm on the same, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm on the same wave. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let your little brother not gonna let you down. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on that. That's the mentality that I have. Like I know what I do.
Right.
But I want to make sure that we, collectively sound our best. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. A lot of times when I collab with niggas, is that for me? Like I want to be. I know I'm.
And just say what it is. A lot of times when you collab, you take niggas to put them in the oven and bake the shit out of them. Yeah, it's cool.
No effort.
You can say that, man. Most of the times I bake niggas.
You know what's crazy? And I think a lot of people don't know. You got like over like 1,000 features. You've been featured on 1,000 motherfucking shit. Outside of that, you also got 2 Grammys. You got 2. People don't even know that. You got 2 Grammys. Sneaky shit. You got one with Hov and one with I forget the homegirl name. It was one of them girl singers. It was a collabo joint.
Coming in the game, right? When you was young, just getting in the game, Fabolous. Everybody starting to know him now. What artist or what person or what actor or what you were somewhere and they walked up and they was like, Fabolous, oh my God, I love you, I fuck with you. And you was like, oh shit, getting real now.
Yeah.
God damn, that was just Mariah Carey. Oh shit, you were young. You might have been at an award show or something. You might have been out and about. They walked up, Fabolous. Oh my God, I love you, man. Might have been a dude, man. I fuck with you, man. You hard, and you like, oh shit, that's.
I think it's probably like Michael Jordan.
Damn.
Mike said, what's up, fam?
Mike came up to me and was, just saying that he fuck with our music. He fuck with.
Damn.
And Michael Jordan is my
top.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's somebody like you looked at it. I don't even ever thought that Michael Jordan hear my songs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like why would he need to hear my songs? You know what I mean? Right. So for him to even give me that and know who I am. You know, one time too, I met Big, and Big called me Spizz when and that fucked me up, because I'm like, even if somebody told him about me or shared music with, like, for him to know deeper, to say my hood nickname, it was like
I did.
Yeah, leave me on point.
Yeah.
No,
all right, cool. So Big called you what I just called. Okay, baby. Yeah, I mean, R.I.P. to the great. Yeah,
I didn't even think Big know my name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what, and this is not while I'm famous. This is just me in the hood. I'm trying to. We actually going up to Crush on You video just to be around the mix. You know, you back in them. You know, this might have been 96 or something.
Nigga said your name, Spizz. What's up?
I'm like, damn.
I'm popping out this joint.
I'm good, but I ain't good. You fucked me up. I'm fucked up right now.
Oh, Big fucked you up. He said, Spizz, what's up?
Yeah.
Baby. The nigga said, Biggie, talk to me.
Yeah.
It's the fuck on.
Yeah, had me like Martin in the Biggie episode.
So when did you change from Spizz to Fabolous?
My name really was never Fabolous. Clue fucked that up, and that's how it became my name.
Wait. So what was your name?
I was rapping, and I said I'm the Fabulous Vocabulous or something like that. Like I said something in the, like some wordplay shit.
You said Fabulous.
This nigga thought my name was Fabulous and started telling everybody, yeah, I got this kid Fabulous, and my nickname was Spizz or Sport, and he called me Fabulous Sport, and he just kept saying it, and to where it was like, I had to adopt the name because that's what people. It would have been. It's like being harder to change the name. That's like y'all got $1 billion worth of game as your name, and then you got to change it. It's like hard. It would be harder to change it.
Right.
Even, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody still going to see you and be like, "Yo, what's up with $1 billion? Yo, that's not the name no more."
Right,
you know what I mean? I keep having to do that about my own name.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, my name.
Spizz, what's up? You like no,
that ain't my name.
Fabolous now.
Yeah,
Nigga like.
No. He made my name is Spizz, but he's telling everybody I'm fast. So when they come to me, they saying Fab. Right. I'm like, my name not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep having to do this.
Popping.
And I just had to. And in the long run, I think it might have been, you know, something that came to me like a blessing, because it's also a name that's just different. Like, you know what I mean? Like it don't.
And Spizz
you
was
meet
a
a
little
nigga
regular.
named Fabulous. Yeah, Spizz would have been. Yeah, it'll flow.
Spizz
Fabulous is more marketable.
It's gonna stick more. What the fuck is Fabulous? Like, you know what I mean? It's something to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what might have been the blessing out of, you know what I mean? The gift, the blessing in disguise, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by OCB Rolling Papers. Now, let me tell you something about OCB Rolling Papers. It's the largest roller paper brand in the world. You heard me? In the entire world, Craig. And OCB Rolling Papers is one with nature. Crafted naturally since 1918, so you know they perfected the whole process of the OCB rolling papers in perfect harmony with nature's sustainable practices, the highest quality textile papers that you can find on the market. You feel what I'm saying? And OCB Paper since 2020 has rolled out the America's first ultra thin, slow burning bamboo rolling papers, and cones have been taken over the market by storm. So make sure you go get some OCB rolling papers, to throw that herb up in. And it's nice, smooth. It got the gum feel to it, so it's always sticking, and it's just a beautiful product, man. So to get you some OCB, visit ocbusa.com/game to get you 4 booklets of OCB and rolling paper trays for only $4.99, and that bundle's worth $20. That's ocbusa.com/game.
What is in your playlist right now that you listen to right now?
Well, I've been checking out some albums right now. A lot of shit just dropped. Migos, Polo G, Lloyd Banks. I was listening to his shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Banks. Shout out to Polo
Listen
G.
to a lot.
Shout out to Lloyd Banks. I tried to battle him.
Migos.
He's still scared. I told him in the DM, let's battle. Nigga, I cook you. I told Lloyd Banks that. He ain't never responded. He like laughed at some shit. I was like, he must think I'm playing.
You think
Lloyd,
they
whenever
scared
you
of you? You think they scared?
Yeah, I think Lloyd. I said Lloyd Banks. Yeah, I said
Or
Lloyd.
they don't think you up to par. Which one you think?
I don't know. I think
I
Lloyd.
think
That was a
the up
little
to par.
scared. I think Lloyd Banks was a little.
The nigga's not up to par.
Because he was a 16 bar barbarian. But I was in jail. I used to always listen to Lloyd. I'm like, I'm gonna cook this nigga when I see him.
This nigga.
Yeah, I think I could get him, but he was laughing at me in the DM.
No, because he hit Lloyd Banks up. I want to battle you in the prison cell. Banks
I ain't say nothing about no fucking prison cell.
Yo, was there any nice niggas in prison?
What's wrong with this?
I was nice. I used to rap.
No, I mean on some
We'll
real
spit
shit.
something, then, nigga. You on Fab right now, nigga.
Do you ever met anybody in there?
Hold on, fuck that. You
He
verse
about to
Fab
spit
right
something.
now,
Yeah, he
nigga.
about to-
Go ahead, nigga. Fuck, get baked.
I'm saying, I need a beat. I can't just, you know what I mean? I usually hit beats
get the
and shit.
fuck out of here, nigga. All real rappers can rap a cappella,
I'm
nigga.
just
I don't
saying.
wear that shit.
Dumb dumbs for dumb ones, slugs for bugs.
No,
I only wrote.
don't use my shit. Don't use my shit. Pussy try to use my shit.
I was ready to go.
Fuck out of here.
No, chill, man. Don't fuck my rapper. Chill.
Don't use
Can I rap
my
my rap?
shit.
Chill.
Don't use my shit from 90s fucking
No,
8.
chill.
Pussy, you know that. That was 97, you
I'm ready to
fucking
rap.
nut.
I'm ready to rap.
Try to use my shit. Use a fucking nut.
No, I was
gonna
ready.
use my shit versus Fab. Don't use my shit, nigga.
That wasn't
Use
your shit. We wrote that together.
The fuck.
We wrote that rap together in Nanny basement, man. Damn, I was ready to get my shit off, man. But I'm just saying,
it's technically half yours. Then
it's half my. I got his baby. I got his publishing, so he didn't even know about it. I got his publishing.
He wasn't hollered at Baby.
I got your fucking publishing.
Cash Money, Baby slapped you on the
No,
ass.
Baby gave me your fucking publishing. Stop
publishing.
disrespecting my fucking man. I told you about that. Me and him starting to label.
He slapped him on the ass, gave him a kiss, and gave him 12% of my
realest
publishing.
nigga you ever ran into. He changed your life. He gave you a check when you was broke, you nut ass nigga. You fake ass rapper. You was doing fucking bars. Baby gave you a fucking check. That's my nigga. Shut up. What's up, whoa? It's my nigga. But listen, back to what I'm saying, Fab.
Yo.
He willing to die about stuff.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man. I'm telling you, that's my nigga. But listen, back to what I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, Fab, you came in the game, you still here, you making shit happen. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I don't think nobody get booked more than Fab. This nigga stay booked. This nigga stay throwing flyers up. Cause you know what motherfucker be talking, I'm popping out here. You're not popping, you ain't got no flyers on your page.
Right.
Because when the promoter pays, you gotta put the flyer up. You getting money. This nigga, what is the key? Like, how the fuck you stay, but like what is the key? What you do? You just do a great show, you do
He got good songs. And keep it real, though. The bitches love you, fam.
Man.
You bring them out?
You can say it, fam.
That's the only thing I can say on it. I'm blessed.
I'm blessed. I'm going to use the other B word. I'm blessed.
I'm blessed.
I'm blessed.
This is crazy.
You can
man.
be blessed with the bitches, too.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's blessed. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The niggas respect you and the bitches love you. You know, you make good music. You make feel good music. You make, I want to get up. I want to have fun music.
I want to have fun, a vibe.
You make music with emotions in it. So, you give them every aspect of what they want to hear from artists.
And you touch the people. Niggas be getting money and go hide somewhere or something. Like, I don't know why that's cool. Or
what you mean touch the people? Elaborate if I'm a young artist. What you
like seeing real people. The people that come out and fuck with you is people that really support you.
Right.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Book.
Because I got a little, people was trying to come at me. Did you like Jay-Z's verse on DJ Khaled's song? I got a B, then another B. That's a double B. If I can't forget about the other B. Oh.
I don't think it was one of Jay's best verses. If you're saying it like that.
Fab. I didn't say it like that. I said, did you like the first Fab? Fabolo.
I like it for what it is.
Oh, come on, Fab.
I like that answer, Fab.
Oh, my God. Is that because you got a rock chain
whole.
on Fab? Is that because you got a rock chain on Fab?
It is because I got a rock chain.
I love it.
All right, at least he kept it real.
Goddamn, man.
At least he kept it real because
I can't talk bad about my brothers.
it's not tough, bro. To say I don't like a verse, that's not talking bad about somebody.
Publicly, it is.
You ever had a you ever had a bad
On the
verse?
podcast, it is.
Wait.
Did you ever have a bad verse where you was like, damn?
I'm sure somebody felt like that. I might have not felt. Me personally, I don't feel like because I go into every verse giving my all, giving my best. So somebody else could, on their opinion, they could be like, yeah, that wasn't Fab best verse, but I know
Because
I gave my
this
best,
nigga had like
my best.
1,500 bad verses.
Get
I only
the
like
fuck
one of
outta
your songs.
here.
I'm telling you, I only like one.
So listen, right?
Man, that's your.
That don't mean nothing.
He mad he missed the ride.
It don't fucking mean nothing.
He missed the ride.
I was a better rapper
When you
than
missed the ride, it's a little.
I can rap better than this nigga back
then.
there.
It's like, it's a whip.
I can rap better than him, Fat. Niggas are trash, man.
You know what I mean?
He had like one song, nigga.
He missed the ride. But what I'm saying is, Fab, so you telling me if okay.
How you gonna talk bad about a nigga with his logo on your neck? how
No.
I like that.
I can't do that.
Fab. See, and that's where today's society. Because Fab, we from the old school, Fab, where we call it like we see it. We not from today's society where we got a massage.
Like I see.
Where we got no, hold on. Where we got to massage egos and all that. All I'm saying is,
one of Jay's best verses?
No. I'm all for Jay. What I'm saying is,
am I gonna tell the world on $1,000,000 a game that I don't like? Or I hate Jay's
like
verse.
that.
No, I'm not doing that.
Let's get off of Jay. What I'm saying is, we gotta, as artists, we gotta start taking the emotion out of shit. You could be my man, and I could be like, no, I don't like that verse.
Right, I could tell if I wanted to tell Jay that, I could
You
tell
feel me?
Jay that.
Like,
yo,
but listen, I just want to say this.
I'm not
Fab.
gonna go on a podcast and say,
Yeah,
yo.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna say this.
But
I understand what you're saying.
Like,
too.
we on a podcast, right? I don't like this nut ass nigga.
That's why
You telling him right in his face.
On the podcast. And I would say if he went here, I don't fuck with him.
I don't even worry about that. But Fab,
You
listen,
think I fuck with him?
listen, fuck all you talking about.
Oodle and noodle cooking ass nigga.
I'm going with you.
Still stuck in the fucking time. Don't exist
I'm going with you
no
to
more.
the brunch. I got my
Okay.
suit already ready.
Gil, I don't
He
know
tried
if
to
they
turn the
gonna-
motherfucking
you
room
coming with
upstairs
Gil
into a
or you-
cell.
No, I'm coming by myself. I already got my suit from Ross. I ain't got no designer suit.
Hey, keep it real.
I got my
AJ
suit.
gonna take a
Nah,
picture
I'm
with
gonna
him.
get you a good
I'm taking a
Jay-
picture. Fuck
and
yeah,
Jay
Jay
not
mama-
gonna smile.
Jay know
I
who the
bet
fuck
you
I
don't
am.
smile.
I bet you
do know
I bet
who
you
you
be
is.
laughing
I
when the
bet you
fuck
don't
we
smile.
together. I bet you my picture don't look like none of them other
First of all,
niggas'
let me
pictures.
just tell you something. The first nigga to get
And
Jay-Z to smile in a motherfucking
When I
brunch
run
picture.
into fucking Jay-Z,
the
I-
first nigga to get Jay-Z to smile
That's
in a
my
brunch
man.
picture is the motherfucking winner.
You said he be looking like he don't want to take the picture?
That nigga know me. Listen,
Every
I'm telling
picture,
you, I
nigga, you
guarantee
know,
when
nigga.
listen.
You know, nigga.
And guess what?
I'm keeping it all real. Jay only smile for a certain amount of money around him. Like if it's us four niggas and we add up to like
Oh, nigga, that
3
nigga gonna smile
billion.
when the
No,
fuck
yes,
he
the
with me.
fuck he do.
He gonna smile when the fuck he with me.
Let me tell you something. Because with like the only time you ever see Jay smile, right? Tell me the truth. Tell me if this not the truth. If it's him, right? It might be Puff. It might be 2 other niggas, but all together, them niggas is worth $6 billion. Ain't nobody saying nothing, but everybody in the picture like this. Cause they laughing at the rest of our goofy asses. Like, look at the broke ass niggas out there.
Listen, he gonna smile when I take it. I'm getting my
bet
picture.
you ain't got enough money to make Hov smile.
I already got my caption.
Because if
I already got my caption.
Right, we know Hov worth a B.
I'm
and
sending
then
it back
another
up to
B,
jail.
Yeah.
right?
Don't forget
That's
the
2
other B.
B's, right?
That's a double
No,
B.
no. The other B was Beyonce. So he worth a double B. He only laugh with niggas that's gonna make it. You not gonna. He's just you in the picture. That's just still a double B.
No.
That's not
It's
even
just
a. That's not even a fucking.
it's just
That's
a
a
W.
Lord.
It's just a W.
I was like,
It's a win.
no,
It's a win.
It's still a double B.
It's a win.
You don't add nothing on.
I'm gonna tell Jay some crazy shit. That's
Like
why
you don't
I'm
even
telling
turn it into a 2.5
I'm getting that
B or
picture.
nothing.
I'm
like,
getting the picture. That nigga smile in my picture.
Yes, I bet you
I'm
he
sending
don't.
back up to
I
jail.
bet you he don't.
And I already got my
I
caption
bet you he
down.
don't.
I can't wait for this pic.
Listen, and I got my fucking
bet
caption.
you Hov don't smile.
And I got listen.
I bet you Hov don't smile. He already know Hov gonna smile. What's the percentage of Hov smile in the pic?
It's not a high percentage, but
Nigga, listen. And I
believe-
believe.
I believe in
smile in
Wallow,
your
though.
pics?
Listen,
sometimes
Hov gonna smile in my motherfucking picture, nigga. I'm low, nigga.
I got
Fuck is the man with you?
non-smiling Hov pics and I got smiling.
nigga, that nigga gonna
Nigga,
smile.
what you said to get Hov to smile?
I don't know. Maybe I crossed over to the other side or something where I could get smile on my pics. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay,
When
believe
you first
it.
start, you might not have
I'm
it.
getting one from the
Because
rip.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. You knew that $1 million worth of game only a couple years in. He gonna be like, I don't smile with the new niggas.
Nigga, listen. He already
You new
listen,
nigga.
listen.
You might not be here next week. I ain't smiling with you niggas. You niggas got to put a certain amount of time in for Hov to smile.
Hold the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you some shit that a lot of you niggas don't know. Hov follow me on Instagram on his burner page, nigga. You got me fucked up. Hov DM me before, nigga. He DM me.
You ain't know that.
The motherfucker, they DM'd him. Jehovah Witnesses,
I'm in the
come
motherfucking
on
car.
over and join us. Wallow, you'll be a great spokesperson for us.
No,
you
Gil,
running
Gil,
up,
Gil,
ringing
Gil,
niggas'
Gil.
bells, knocking on
Gil,
doors.
Gil,
Oh
Gil,
my God,
Gil.
our
You already
rate to
fucking
go
up.
up. Our fucking turnover rates will be
Listen.
through the roof with you running up. Fucking Hov,
They try to use him?
the
No.
Jehovah
They
Witnesses
try to use him.
he
Let me
called
tell
you
you-
the
let me
fuck
tell
up,
you
DM'd you.
You know, and
fuck
I
is
know.
he talking about? Ain't no fucking Hov
No,
DM you
cuz.
for the fucking burner page.
No
You
jokes
think we
aside.
going for
No
that?
jokes aside.
You think we going for
I don't have
that?
to lie to you, but no
Just
jokes
like the
aside.
one time he want to say Michael Jordan spoke to him. Said, listen, Jordan
spoke
told
to
that nigga I like your music. Jordan, we in Chicago at the All-Star game. Mike coming out. He's trying to be, I'm trying to get to the
Mike
truck.
spoke- that's
ain't
why I
trying
know
to-
the connection
This
that you
nigga
have.
like, Mike. So Mike don't even turn around. He like, hey, Mike.
No, the fuck, I didn't say that.
Yes, you
Mike
did.
said, what's
Mike
up, Lo?
turned around, did like this, right? He like, yeah, nigga, Mike know me. He don't fucking know you.
Listen, I'm telling you right now.
The fuck out of
you
here.
right now.
You screaming that man's name out in front of the fucking Four Seasons like this. What the fuck else he was going to do but turn around and give you a fucking head nod? He want to run around tell me.
I think it was a Rich Carlton.
Rich Carlton, whatever it was. You want to run around and tell niggas, I was busting it up with Mike. But see, we was 200 feet away.
Me and Mike had a back and forth.
The fuck
but I'm going to tell you something, and you know this. One thing you do know if you don't know nothing. You was with me in L.A. You know I'm fucking connected to the next level. You know I got connections. Could you say that?
Yeah, you an Illuminati.
No, I'm not. Oh, whoa, don't use that. But I'm just saying. You know I'm connected. Don't fucking sleep on me. Hove DM me. I'm gonna just tell you that on the burner page. All right. Well, whatever, man. But listen, Fab, it's just great having you, man. But when I get my pitch, I'm telling you, I'm letting you know.
Absolutely. It was great having Fab before we get out of here. One artist you was in the studio with and you got over on him.
I got over?
And you was like, I cooked you tonight. You called them late on that night and I cooked you.
I feel like I'll be cooking everybody.
Oh, all right. So that's a good answer. He cooked. Also, if you was ever on the song with Fab, just know he cooked your ass. Just know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn, he said I feel cooked everybody.
That's my body.
Damn.
That's what I want.
And it's just like that.
Right.